Afternoon everyone. Said a couple of people asked me to do a sort of proper demo of the new Goliath mini preamp, so just showing you the full things here. So this is the fella. So it's kind of it's like a small full preamp or a very capable mini preamp. It's call it what you want really. So control wise, bottom row here are the input stage controls. We've got bass, treble, and throughout how I've sort of done the buttons on this is my choice. This little fella here, this is my own preamp that I use. So the silver buttons are the gain stages, and the in this case the chicken head knobs are sweep controls. But at the bottom, start at the bottom, we've got bass, treble, volume, and we've got a send on the music channel. This is also switchable between line and phono. Then the next row up, we've got our sort of master output stage. This is a three-way mono preamp. So we've got our sub, mid and tops controls. We've got kill switches on each of those, and we've got some LED VUs there. Next row up, we've got bass and sort of mid-top sweeps, parametric controls, semi-parametric. So we've got the sweep controls are the chicken heads, and these are the gains. So bass sweep, bass gain, mid-top sweep, mid-top gain. And then at the top here, we've got some additional controls above the mini preamp. We've got a microphone stage in here as well now, which is separate, independent from the music and the kills. So we've got volume, we've got a tone control, and we've got a send on the volume section, and we've also got an auxiliary input section for like sirens and effects and things like that. So again, volume, and we've got a separate send on that. So it's quite a capable little fella really, and I'm going to demo it shortly. It's also got an insert on the music section on this. So what that means is that you'll notice this kind of the only thing that's missing from sort of some of the other what you might call full preamps for sound systems is like a 10 band or 12 band or 16 band EQ or whatever. But because I put an insert section on this means that you can buy an equalizer section or some other EQ section and insert it into this, and that gives this whole setup then the capability of a much bigger and much more expensive preamp. So this is really quite a good way if you know about sound system. This is a good preamp anyway, but if you're new into sound system, this is actually a really good intro to sort of using a preamp, because it's got many of the sort of effects and things and the controls that you have on a bigger preamp, and you can expand it out into the capability of one of those bigger preamps. So I'll show you around the back in a section, but in a second. But I've got it for the demo. I've got it hooked up to a microphone. As you see, everything that I use is really old and clapped out. So we've got a nice old vintage Rolco microphone there. Sounds lovely, that thing. I've got for my sends for my echo unit. I've got just hooked up one of these echo units here, and I've also got a siren. This is one of my siren units, but I put it in a different case, so you'll hear that briefly. I will show you round the back. If I ask my glamorous assistant Edwina here to give me the phone, I will just come around the back here and just sort of show you what's going on as best as I can. It's three-way output. I'm running this two-way today. So this one here is this is a full range output, which is sort of actually going to just go to my mid-top sections more or less, and that's the bass output. We've got mids and tops outputs here. I've got sends and returns. There's a RCA phono connector down here. We've got there's the insert. We're not using that today, and then I've got connectors for my effects, my microphone, and this is the input from my music, which today is coming from a CD. So that's about it really. What else we got around here? We've got switched fuse power connectors, and we've got an earth clamp there as well if you're running a deck straight into this. It's got a really nice phono stage on this, by the way. So and musically, we're gonna, as I often do in these demos, we've got a big old 24-inch sub here, and we've got some mids and tops that I was just tinkering around with down here, but it's perfectly good for a demo. So we'll fling a bit of music on. Just lean over and start the CD up. So volume coming up, and we've got kills on all the sections. I can bring all the sections down, so just bring them in separately. Tops, mids, treble and bass controls here on the input section.
Observation is to see, oh yes,
Kills,
for Jah is about
echo,
and I know
bass parametric.
prophecy.
Wind that on.
It was a lonely walk I take, a lonely walk just over to the
Got a
park.
nice top parametric.
I might have to go and pray for Jah guidance along the way. Although it's a lonely walk I take.
Bring that down a bit, so you can hear me talk hopefully. We've got a nice mic section. So the mic section, I've got a little bit of echo on that. Runs independently of the music channel, obviously. So full range on the mic. 1 2 1 2 1 2. We've got tone controls on the mic here. Run it straight without the echo, of course. Run the echo. And we've got our effects. The echo on the effects. Yep. So kind of. I think that's enough of a show of everything. With my music going now, so yeah, kind of more or less everything, I think. So yeah, if you're interested, give me a call. Sort of interesting old style sounds and precious stuff. Classic old style case. Based this original design kind of some of the old Errol preamps and things like that always have these nice old cases with these nice returns on them and polished alley and things like that, the old Barracudas and all that kind of stuff. So just took the inspiration off that. So really nice and clean inside, well built, but really nice old styling and nice and capable. Cheers.